I misunderstood you. You didn't mean for Richard and Cassie and go crawling around looking for construction workers, right?
Why not? We went undercover and it worked. Honey, think about it. You have the element of surprise. It's the last thing people expect.
If this is dangerous, I don't want Cassie involved.
We'll be careful. We'll check it out. Now, I hear that you guys were going away for a couple of weeks anyway.
No,
So it won't be obvious.
I was going to cancel that trip, Harley.
And do what? Sit around here? Sit in your hands? Can you afford to wait for other people to hand you reports, hoping that they are right? I'll tell you, I've been reading in the newspaper. There's a lot of rumblings out there. You're going to take a lot of heat for this.
Well, I suppose that's just going to be part of my job, you know?
But you could go down there yourself. You could find these guys yourself. That way, your people would know that you're not afraid to go into the trenches.
Yes, that's true.
No, it's not. Richard, actually, that's the problem with this. It sounds doable, but it isn't. Take it from somebody who's been there. You don't want to do this.
Anybody who worked on the construction site would recognize me.
Not if we put you in a disguise. Not if we put you in a disguise. I mean, you know what? People, you'd be surprised at what people don't see when they're not looking for it. Really. I'm going to make some calls, and I'm going to check this out. All right?
You know what? I think Harley's right. I think this is a good idea. We should do this ourselves. It's good business.
This isn't business, Cassie. If somebody sabotaged that crane, it's personal.
All the more reason we should do this ourselves. Whoever is doing it is trying to hurt you, Richard, and I'm not going to sit around here and let it happen.
Is figure out a reason for why you'd leave town now.
And that's going to be very hard to justify.
Well, not necessarily. If you're determined to do this, we could just say that you were going to Springfield to have some high-level meetings with my father about the planning of the project.
That's good.
Yeah. I can get him to cover that.
Actually, that could work, actually.
All right. You guys go. We'll stay here, and we'll cover the job site.
All right. Well, the palace is yours.
Thanks. I've always had this sort of fantasy about a tiara, and I don't want to bother. That's Lowell. Hey, Lowell. I knew it was you. Good. Nope, that's great. That's all I need. Yeah, thank you. I will be in touch. You guys are set.
What? What's that?
Lowell found a bar where the crew supervisor, where he hangs out.
Okay, well, may I make one last plea for letting the local authorities go in and check it out first?
No, because we don't want to scare him away. And these guys already have their covers.
Covers.
One of you's a bartender, the other is a dishwasher. You're a married couple. You live in the room over the bar.
Room. Singular. One.
Yes, one room. It's for a good cause. You guys can pretend to be a married couple, can't you?
Idea of Harley's is completely ridiculous. The most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. She expects us to go undercover. She wants us to pretend that we're married. And for me to pretend that I'm a dishwasher or something of the sort.
I will be the dishwasher, okay? You can be the bartender.
That's supposed to reassure me.
We can do this. No one knows us in Texas. All we have to do is go down there, ask a few questions, and see if someone really did cause this accident. It could work, Richard.
At what cost? Do you understand how dangerous this could be? I am not going to allow you to become involved in this.
I'm already involved
You're much
in this.
too weak from the measles.
I feel fine.
It's too risky, Cassie. That's final.
Why? Why? Why don't you want me to go? Maybe because we'd be sharing a grubby little workplace by day and a grubby little room by night?
I hadn't really thought about that.
Does the idea make you nervous?
That isn't the word that I would employ.
What then? You don't think we can pull it off? Can't make people believe that we're really a couple?